Okay, my name is Nathaniel. I'm a medic. Hello? Please keep quiet. I don't want to talk to you like primary school children. Do you want me to say I cannot? I keep quiet. Okay, my name is Nathaniel, and with me are my colleagues from Ebonyi State University. Okay, we are doctors in training. That's we're medical students. And we've come this morning to talk to you about some things concerning your growth as young people. Okay, so the part of medical students or the department or the association coming here today is Standing Committee on Reproductive Health and AIDS. Okay, what is called SCORA. Say SCORA. Standing Committee on Reproductive Health and AIDS. Okay, so we've come this morning to talk to you about something very important so that you take it home and begin to live with it. Okay, so Standing Committee on Reproductive Health and Health have a mission, and our mission is to provide our members with tools necessary to advocate for sexual and reproductive health rights within their respective communities in a culturally sensitive fashion. This is accomplished through building the skills and knowledge of our members and also the public, providing trainings on comprehensive sexuality education on other reproductive health issues, exchanging ideas and projects, as well as drafting policies and working with our external partners in order to create change at local, regional, and international level. Are we together? Now, our focus areas are on comprehensive sexuality education, educating you about your sexual health, sexuality and gender identity, HIV and STIs, maternal health and access to safe abortion, and then gender-based violence. So I urge you all to pay attention. We are not going to take a lot of time. Pay attention to all our speakers so that by the time you are leaving here today, you must have learned something that is enough to last you for a lifetime. Are we together? So boys, girls, everybody, pay a very great word attention. And I expect you guys to cooperate without making noise as we go through this. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Are you happy this morning? Okay, so first of all, is there anybody that is above 20 years old here? Okay, calm down. I want you to listen up very well because I want to be fast and I still want you to learn a lot. Are we ready to learn? Yes. All right. So, first of all, a teenager, who is a teenager? A teenager, who can answer? A teenager is someone from age 13 to age 19, having teen. You can hear the teen in the age. Can everybody hear it? Yes. Now, we are coming here for our program, our national program on teenage pregnancy prevention. Are we together? Yes. As a boy or as a girl, you do not want to either impregnate a lady at this age or carry a pregnancy at this age. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. Who knows what abuse is? Who knows what abuse is? Does anybody know what abuse is? Yes. Who will help me? Anybody? Are you shy? Are you shy? Okay. Abuse is in sexual and reproductive health and rights terms. Abuse is when you are forced against your will to participate in any form of activity you do not initially intend to, against your will. Somebody say against your will. Against your will. That is, you do not give consent or any form of approval for that thing to take place. Do you understand? Yes. Now, first of all, when you say someone is abused, it can come in different forms. There's what we call statutory rape. Anybody at age 18 or less, you have no rights or you don't have any ability to give consent. That means if you participate in any form of sexual activity at that age, it was rape. It's what we call statutory rape. Someone say statutory rape. Statutory rape. Okay, so are we together? Now, as a girl, you would not want to get pregnant at this age because number one, you will not finish school. Do you not want to finish school? How many people want to be a doctor here? Oh, clap for yourself. How many people want to be lawyers? Wonderful. How many people want to be accountants? So all these things, we want to achieve all these things. So can everybody keep quiet, please? So to achieve all these things, we need to keep ourselves healthy and well. Can you hear me? Yes. To achieve these things, you need to keep yourself healthy and well. Healthy and well. Healthy and well. Now, teenage pregnancy can prevent you from achieving these goals you intend to achieve. Now, it will stop your life. It has so many effects on your life. So what do? First of all, the one way is by preventing abuse. Now, I said abuse is when you are forced to do what you do not want to do. Do you understand? Now, I want you to know that sometimes when someone tells you, follow me to a certain place, that you do not feel comfortable about going to that place, what do you say? No. What do you say? No. And when you are saying no, you say no with so much confidence. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Nobody will beat you. If they threaten you, tell them that if you go home, you're going to report them to like your mom or your dad. Or if it's in school, you tell them, you report to your teacher, you report to your principals. They love you, they will listen to you. Do you understand? So when everybody tells you, oh, follow me to this place, and you know that if you go to that place, anything bad can happen to you, you say, no, I'm not going. Do you understand? Yes. You say, no, I'm not going. Do you understand? Yes. Or, who knows anything about child marriage? Do you know anything about child marriage? Yes. Do you know people that have been married off at an early age? Yes. Good. Now that is another form of abuse. We do not like to see that. A child should not be getting married because she's not even at the age to first of all give approval to that marriage. And marriage should not be forced. Do you understand? Yes. So what do you do in that situation? What do you do in that situation? Does anybody know? Who can tell me what you do? Oh yeah? Anybody? Anybody? Good. She said you report to the human rights. Someone give her a round of applause. Now see, this is the human rights toll-free line. What does it mean to be toll-free? That means you can call them without airtime, without credit on your phone. You do not have to buy credit. So if you just collect any phone and say, hello, good evening, I'm so and so person, I need to report so and so case. Now, you will help to save a life of a young girl, a life of someone that was forced against her will. That is considering people around you, considering everybody, considering like your sisters, your friends, either for child marriage or for any form of abuse whatsoever, you report. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So you also learn to say, no, I do not want your gift. No, I will not follow you to where you're asking me to go to. I am not interested. Do you understand? If there's an emergency in your area, you call this line. And in your houses, does anybody touch you in a way you are not comfortable? If anybody is trying to be so touchy, so trying to be so close to you, holding you in a way you are not feeling okay about, you leave the area and also report. Don't wait for it to escalate before you report. Do you hear me? Do not wait for it to escalate because you really start seeing signs. Who do you trust the most? I want to just chorus it. Who do you trust the most? Who do you trust the most? Your mom. Who? If it's your mom you trust the most, always feel free to reach out. And to the boys here, you need to learn that helping a better society starts from young ones like us. Do you understand? Everybody you see here, we've all been teenagers before, and we are happy to have grown to come to talk to you guys. People are our younger ones. Do you understand? Now, to the boys here, I want you to understand that you need to learn how to respect. What did I say? Respect. Learn how to respect women, respect your fellow men, respect everybody around you, elders and young ones alike. There's nobody that deserves any form of disrespect. Do you understand? Yes. So when you respect women, you will not touch her in a way she does not like. If you touch a girl and she said, no, leave me alone, you leave her. You apologize. You don't just leave her and say, I'm playing with you and you don't want to talk to me. No. You apologize. I'm sorry for touching you in a way you do not like or in a way that made you feel uncomfortable. Do you understand? So you need to learn mannerism. You need to learn how to say please, excuse me, thank you. Do you understand? So even when you grow, you learn to talk to people respectfully. Do you understand? And always learn to look out for others. It doesn't always have to be you that is being abused before you talk. Do you understand? So always learn to talk to somebody. If you see that somebody is in an uncomfortable position, you tell her, please, should I help you? Should I help you call this line? Should I help you do this? Should I help you do that? Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Yes. Good. Now, I will tell you, before I come back again, somebody will tell you on the effects of STDs. Who knows the meaning of STDs? Who knows the meaning of STDs? STIs and STDs. So give her a round of applause, please. Thank you very much. So,
good morning, everybody. So I'll be taking us on STDs, STI. She said STD was sexual transmitted infection, but that's STI. She said STD was sexual transmitted infection. That's STI, sexually transmitted infection, STI. Then STD, sexually transmitted diseases. It was called STDs before, then later on WHO. They now change it to STI, so that we incorporate all those asymptomatic infections that through sexual intercourse or sexual ways or anything. So you can call it STI, you can call it STD, but it's right to call it STI. You understand? Yes. Okay, so for this teenage pregnancy, you might think that, I just started early to have sense, because that's what they'll say. I said early to have sense or something like that. Let me tell you, it goes a long way. Have you heard of, you know what is a fistula? No. Have you heard of anything like fistula? No. So I'm going to teach you this word this morning. A fistula is like an abnormal communication between two parts of your body, like two, maybe internal or external. If you come to medical line, they'll tell you that the parts of the body may have epithelial lining. But let's just leave it at abnormal communication between two parts of the body. So there's something we call vesicovaginal fistula. Like that would be an abnormal communication between the bladder and the vagina. Do you understand? Yes. So when you say like, what's wrong with that? Teenage pregnancy. I can probably arrange myself. I can take back my track. Just know that there are things that are waiting for you in future. Something like VVF is something that will be waiting for you in future. It can be from infections, inflammation, it can be from anything, but just know that that's one of the biggest effects you will get from this teenage pregnancy something. And there's another thing we call PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. Do you know that? Have you heard of that? Okay, pelvic inflammatory disease is also like a higher effect of all these infections, gonorrhea, syphilis, candidiasis, all these infections. So PID is like a very, very high something. Some doctors will tell you that PID cannot resolve, but some doctors will tell you that with treatment and with proper follow-up, you can resolve PID. But my dear, what I want to tell you now is you can start now and not enter that situation that will tell you, hey, let us put you on life treatment, or let us try managing you and know if we will resolve it. Or let's say it's VVF, some people have been cured of it. You can be among, you can start now and stop those kind of things. Early sexual intercourse causes those kind of things. So if you start now, you'll be able to avoid those kind of things. These ones are the big ones. The small ones, you'll be like, you will hear something like gonorrhea. Gonorrhea might sound small in your ear, but my dear, if you have gonorrhea, that is the beginning of your problem. That is the genesis of your problem. So let me tell you something. All these sexually transmitted diseases, your body is still growing. Your body is still trying to accommodate itself and everything. If you start things that your body can't contain now, your body will start developing or start carrying things. And it's not right that you start putting yourself on antibiotics now. Before you reach, there's something we call normal flora in our body. Before you reach that extent, your normal flora, you have wiped it out. Then there's nothing fighting for you in the body. Even if small disease comes, there's nothing that can hold it. So right now, take care of yourself. Take care of your body,
and take care of your mental health. Your mental health really matters. It's not only reproductive and it's your mental health. Some things destroy your mental health. We even have UTI. You feel like UTI it can be from toilet and everything. UTI is urinary tract infection. Sorry, do you know what urinary tract infection is? You know what urinary tract infection is? Okay, so urinary tract infection normally it'll be like all those infections you get from toilets and everything. But I want to put us straight like this. We have normal flora in our vagina, in our bodies and everything. So UTI is from the it's from the part of the body that you don't normally see normal flora. Because if I call it now, some people will be like, they don't really understand. Let's just put it that it's part of the body you don't normally see normal flora. So imagine if you now move your normal flora because of antibiotics. One boy will be like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Let's just do it. Say other people are doing it. Then you will now put yourself there. You put yourself in danger. You have not gone through the course. You have not gone through how you are meant to follow up something. Before you know, they'll be like, oh, I'm feeling something. But when I say, one of my seniors said, let's take this antibiotics or something. You don't know that you are taking the antibiotics, you are feeling alright. Just wait 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. You just say, hey, this side of my stomach is paining me. This side of my stomach is paining me. You now go to hospital, they will not be like, when was the last time that you were intimate or this one, that one. You now say, it's not now, it's not now. But you don't know that those things that you were pushing with antibiotics to that upper part of the body where there is no normal flora. Those things are the ones causing you those harms. So my dear, from now, stop anything that will endanger you. Enjoy your teenage life. You can enjoy it with studying. You can enjoy it with clubs, novels and everything, movies, educative movies. But don't enjoy it, let us explore. No, if you explore now, life will explore you in future. Life will explore you in future. Don't explore. Don't explore. You can explore any way, but not the ways that will harm your life. Do you understand? Yes. Do you understand? Yes. So somebody will just take you briefly on effects and prevention.
Hello everybody. So because of time, we'll be talking on these infections. You said, gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV/AIDS. These are the things that can happen to you if you start engaging in sexual activities at an early age. Do you understand me? Yes. So please, let's be careful. Quickly on the effects and prevention.
Good morning, students. Okay, I'll be talking just like a 3-minute talk on the effects and the prevention of teenage pregnancy. Hello. Good morning, students. Okay, I'll be talking on the effects and the prevention.
Can you hear me? Okay, keep quiet. While he's talking, somebody will take a paper around and then you'll be writing down any case you would like to report that you cannot say out. Do you understand? You just write it down, and if you need us to call you to get any reports, you write it down, write your phone number down. Do you understand? So everybody at the back here will be taking numbers down. Numbers you can reach. These are the numbers you can reach. Copy it down. If you want to call me, you can call any of these numbers. Do you understand? I report any case. But if you want to report a case that you have, write it down. Do you understand?
Yes. Okay, back to our topic. First of all, if by mistake you are engaged in something that causes you teenage pregnancy, first thing that happens is that your father will see you sharp. There's nothing that you can do about it. Secondly, you become depressed. You will drop out of school. You might actually die. That's an increased rate of mortality rate for the mothers. Your baby might actually die. You would be malnourished. There will be a high rate of illiteracy in the society and many other things. A lot of other things. STIs are part of them. She talked about the fistulas. Fistulas are also part of them. Now, aside from that, we'll go to the prevention. For the prevention, a method that guarantees a 110% success rate running away from teenage pregnancies, and that is abstinence. If your body is, say abstinence. If your abstinence. If your body is shaking you, it's not by force to go and do it. If your body is scratching you, your body can be scratching you. Don't go and do it. It's the devil tempting you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. The Bible says, if a part of your body will make you to say, cut it off. If it's your eyes, remove your eye. Just remove it. You get, not literally, I beg, or they come and say somebody's child. Okay. Secondly, if you actually engage in these acts, it doesn't make you less of a human being, and you can use contraceptives to counter it. Thirdly, sex education. I have 1 minute left. In sex education, most of the parents and most of the schools around usually put their morals ahead of actual facts. You get, because they want to seem like saints to you. They will say no, not teach them sex education because it will stain them, it will dirty their ear. So most of these students, they wouldn't really know what they are doing until it happens to them and you see the consequences. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody give a round of applause for yourself. Good. I'm very excited to be here. On behalf of my team, we say thank you so much. What did you learn today? What do you learn today? Okay, so like I said, we are coming on behalf of the Standing Committee on Sexual and Reproductive Health and Rights, including HIV and AIDS. So we are here to prevent teenage pregnancy. Do you understand? Did you learn something today? If you learned something, let me see your hands in the air. Clap for yourselves. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, okay? Be good children. And we look forward to the medical doctors coming to school, and we look forward to the lawyers to always do well, the accountants. Anything you want to do is right. Do you understand? Thank you.